Cool. So I often make content about how much I love my wife. I don't just love my wife, I adore this woman, like truly. From the depths of my soul, this girl is like, she's everything to me. And I think sometimes people comment and say, oh, like, have she locked him in a bottle somewhere? You know, Nigerians, they're very superstitious. Has she locked him in a bottle?
Oh, let me tell you guys, I'm a Nigerian, and this thing you just casually said is a big deal in my country, actually, because my country is heavily patriotical. So my country is heavily male centered. Yeah, I said that. And the thing is, when people see a man like this that is loving his wife so outrageous in the sense that he sees it, he's vocal about it, and he's not just vocal about it. He shows it in what he does towards her. Do you know that people around will start calling him, oh, you're a woman rapper. So when they tell you a woman rapper, in other words, oh, you are loving your woman too much. You are allowing your woman to control you, because to them that woman is controlling you. That's why no, you don't have any chance. You don't have any other way other than to love her the way you are loving her. They just equate a man loving his wife or his woman as a weak man. That's just it. They start calling you weak. And let me shock you. Do you know that the most people that call men weak, men that love their women, loud like this, most are usually the women. Yeah, yeah, I said that. The women will also be the one to antagonize you most times. And I really do not know why. I don't know if they're doing it out of jealousy because their own husband is not doing that. Projecting. I want to believe it's projection and it's jealousy, out of jealousy.
To somewhere, what is it that makes this guy keep coming online to talk about his wife? I'm going to go into a bit more detail. In order for me to be with my wife, I had to walk away from everything. Like, my parents at the time were not in support of our relationship at all. First conversation I had with my mum about my partner was, are you dating the single mum? I said, yeah. She said, we're not going to support you. My family's, by the grace of God, very well to do. Like, they've done very well for themselves. And I was told that making this decision would mean walking away from everything. So think about that for a second, yeah? Never had to look after anyone but myself. I've met this woman who I think is incredible. However, she's a mom, yeah? And the reason I say however is because I've never experienced that before. So me embarking upon this relationship is a massive risk. I've not made any sort of decision even close to this magnitude before. But I couldn't deny what it was that I felt here in my core for this woman. We dated, we broke up twice. I walked away twice. I said, yeah. I even said something I will never live down. I said to her, when I imagined my life and the person I was going to end up with, you're not what I pictured. That's a disgusting thing to say to someone. But that's how I couldn't reconcile what was going on in my mind with what I was feeling in my heart. And I was honest with her at least in telling her that. Still working to live that down. Part of the reason I make this content because, listen, she's the light of my life, this woman, yeah. So if I made that choice, sacrificing and foregoing everything, the inheritance that is not a small thing, yeah, that my parents would have had for me, I said, cool, if that's the case, I'm making this decision. And I can honestly tell you categorically, yeah, I have never for a single day regretted that decision. It's been several years, we've got a bunch of kids. At no point in my life and in our journey has this woman given me reason to regret making that choice. And that's why I'm going to keep on making this content. One, because she deserves it. I need the world to know how much I adore this woman. Two, because she is the best decision I've ever made. I don't know if you've ever made an investment for anything and it's paid off. That jubilation and that elation that you feel, that euphoria, that's my life. Do you get what I'm saying? That's what my marriage is. So I need everyone to know that this is possible. Do you get what I'm saying? And three, I don't like this notion of when you ask a guy, oh, how's your wife? And he's like, oh, yeah, no, she's there, innit? They downplay the thing. My thing is amazing. It's sensational. How's your wife? She's phenomenal. Thank you for asking. Do you get what I'm saying? So, yeah, I thought I'd just clarify that on this day.
I won't lie. Excuse me. In as much as I'm a single lady, I'm not yet married, but of course I'll get married. In as much as I'm single, but I so much believe that choosing who to marry, who you get married to, has got to be the most important business decision anyone will ever make. Yes, like you said, marriage is an investment. I don't know why we don't like to look at it like that. It's a business decision. So if you want the best return on investment, make the right choice. Make the right choice. Hmm. Somebody said, your parents should be so bloody proud of you. I hope my son speaks about his chosen one like this one day. Yeah, I think from the way you said, I think they've come around now. You know how parents can be initially or not. They'll be thinking that, oh, this guy is making the wrong choice. Well, after they've seen that, oh, he's stuck at it and he's proving them wrong, they'll definitely come around. Oh, this is the lady. Oh, she's beautiful. Ooh, look at them. They look so healthy together. Like you can look at their eyes. They look healthy. They look happy. They look loved up. Ooh, and they look moisturized. Nah, no, they're good. She looks like heaven, and her present must feel like heaven. Oh, people in the comments. Somebody said, my chest. I've never been so happy for a stranger. Do you get? It's crazy how parents can tell a child to stay away from a single mother, but then women are the reason all life exists. Well, I understand. I understand the parents. I understand parents that do this to an extent. I understand because you don't know the baggage that's coming from that woman will be coming with her child. If the parents of the father of that child is a toxic person, have you ever seen a toxic man? Have you ever seen in a single mother that has a toxic, baby daddy? Have you ever seen? Have you ever seen them? So I can imagine the reservation. So yeah.
There are several reasons that I love my wife out loud. One of the reasons is my wife is a blessing. She is a gift from God, and there is a rare chance, whether it is a house, finances, a new car, or finding out that you are about to have a baby, that when you receive these type of blessings, that you don't broadcast it for everybody to know. So why wouldn't I love my wife out loud and broadcast my
That's
love
right.
for her, for everybody to know when she is a gift from God? Another reason that I love my wife out loud is because it serves the enemy notice. It serves other women notice. Yes, you may have some that still may try to shoot their shot, but for the most part, because I put it out there the way that I do, it's understood that that man don't play about his wife. Another
I'm sorry to disappoint you, sir. This point you just made is the number one most reason, if not the second. If you are rich, that'll be the top reason. But there are women that if they notice a man takes care of the wife, the man loves the wife, they want to have the man. They want to be in the shoe of that woman, thinking that because the man is like that to the wife, the man will also be like that to them. Forgetting the fact that the woman is the reason why that man is like that to her. That's one truth I've come to understand. Of course, there are nice men that they'll treat women good, but there's a particular woman they'll treat better than the next woman. A one man treating two different women separately is the reason why it's like that, and that's why you see, some side chicks that hustle to become the main wife. And when they become the wife, they notice that all that treatment they're getting stops. Why do you think that's the case? I don't even know if I'm making sense here, but you get a point.
The reason that I love my wife out loud is because in the event that I'm talking to another woman, whether it's through mediation, advice about relationships, or in any way, shape, or form, I will never give another woman the opportunity to produce receipts to my wife that would look as if I was having a conversation or doing something inappropriately, or that can make my wife look stupid. I'm not going to put my wife in a position to look stupid. One of the biggest reasons that I love my wife out loud is because it holds me accountable. I was walking through the airport probably like a month and a half, 2 months ago. It was two ladies and they were walking and laughing, and I'm thinking to myself like maybe they noticed me from social media, but it was weird. So I kind of waved like hi, and they were like, "Don't worry about it. We know you from social media. You that man that love his wife." You're absolutely right. I value my relationship, my marriage, and I honor God too much to put myself in a situation where my integrity has to be questioned because I was too loose or too comfortable with another woman.
Gotta be straight.
Okay. Okay. Somebody said you should teach a class. Like the way he's even speaking, you know that okay, this man he knows what he's talking about. Do you hear what he said? I value myself too much. You know, see, when you love yourself, when you value yourself, you have self regard for yourself and you have integrity. There's how you don't like it to be tainted. So it affects how you know how you project yourself in the world. It affects how you present yourself. It affects how you talk about yourself or people that are in your life in public. It's really really important when we have self respect for ourselves. It's a blessing. It's a blessing seeing men talk about their wife or lady genuinely. There are great men out there. I said what I said. Of course, anybody saying there are not great men out there is the person's loss. There are a lot of great men out there. Just the way they are great women, they are also great men. Women are not the only good things in the world. Anybody saying otherwise, you are just being delusional. This is how a man slash husband is supposed to display and carry himself. That's right. Exactly 100. When I first saw my wife, she took my eyes and they are only for her. Ooh. She took my eyes. Oh, come on now. Come on. When I stopped by my husband's work, the women came outside to see if I was real because he talks about me so much. God put us together. Ooh. I love that. If he speaks to you like
Out of
this,
8 billion people, I get the unique opportunity to help my wife heal her nervous system. Out of 8 billion people, I'm the one person who gets to love her in such a way that whatever happened to her in her childhood, whatever happened to her when she was raped, whatever happened to her when anything went down in her life, I get to be the one person who can love her in such a way that she gets to feel like herself, right? And I'm gonna take it one step deeper. My kids are the greatest gift I've ever been given. And one of the things that I've really been sitting in is, yes, I'm grateful that Alexi carried those children, but the gratitude doesn't stop there. Because as a man, I don't know what it feels like. She's had a period since 13 years old. Since 13, she's been enduring pain and embarrassment and all kinds of stuff so that we could have these beautiful kids. And so for me, this is what I want people to hear. It's an honor for me to be the one to help her feel loved.
okay. If he speaks to you like this, he's a keeper. I just hope that amongst the public declaration, it's like that in secret, because that's where it matters the most. Man, man, the way he's saying it is, man, the way he's saying that is so pretentious. Maybe it might come across like that. People that they speak like that, but they still act it though. So I understand. I understand where this person is coming from. Somebody said, I had a great husband like this. We healed each other, loved each other, and was totally open and vulnerable. He died 2 years ago, and he's one in a million. His love is enough to last me my entire life. Wow. My heart breaks out for you. Oh, imagine losing somebody like this. Wow. Oh, I'm sure it's still hot. Maybe I'm the problem, but all I see is red flags. Whoa, whoa. And this is coming from a man. Why? Why are you seeing red flags? Somebody has said, may every man acclimatise into this version of themselves that can hold a woman in her fullest expression. No, he deserves it. Hmm. Oh, pristine smiles is amazing, and so is his beautiful wife. Oh, I guess that his name. See, a man like that doesn't exist. You see, this is also the problem. This is a problem when you think there are no good men out. So I think it has more to do with you than the men. So that means you keep putting yourself in the wrong places because in your head there are no good men. So when a bad man comes around, you take the bad man because there are no good men. I see where the problem is coming from. So there's a big problem and you need to fix it before you even date. I will even advise people, especially young ladies, before they start dating, find yourself first. Yeah. Because when you find yourself, there are situations you will never find yourself in. It's as simple as that.
Who is someone that you genuinely love?
My wife, Lynn.
Would you be down to call her real quick and tell her?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Well, she's napping.
Oh.
I swear to God, she's
No.
taking a nap. That's why I bugged out of the house.
What's one thing that you love about her?
Her optimism. I wish I had more of it myself.
How long have y'all been together?
32 years.
What does true love feel like?
Easy.
What makes that easy?
Her demeanor, her optimism, her seeing the good side on everything, and her willingness to take risks, one of which was on me.
Who is someone that you genuinely
I love what he said. See, one of her risks is him, and you could literally tell that this man is saying the truth, and they've been married for so long, and he still speaks so highly of her. That's enough. That's enough said. You see? So if you're thinking there are no good men like this outside there, you are doing yourself a disservice. There are plenty of them out there. Plenty of them. And you just have to find them and allow the good one love you and stop attracting the bad ones. Do you get? I love how he said she's nappy. He knows that she's nappy and he doesn't want to disturb her. There's a man who would have been, he wouldn't have cared. Say, wake up, somebody wants to talk to you. I hate when people wake somebody from their sleep. You know that this person is literally sleeping and you now go and wake them up. Oh, come on, answer, you have a call. Ah, people that behave like that, I don't know how they were brought up. I genuinely do not understand. Somebody said, I love that he speaks about her characteristics and not about how she makes him feel. It's pure admiration and love of the person you are with. Her willingness to take risks, one of which is on me. Yeah. The fact that he knew she was napping and didn't want to disturb her. He listed things about her he loves, not what she does for him that he loves. Somebody said, I'm only 7 years in with my wife, 13 years total, and they've all been easy. That's what real love feels like. No work aspect needed. That's good. Respecting my sleep is a very high level of love. As a light sleeper, this means the world. Even if you're not a light sleeper, nobody in their right senses should go and be waking another human being up from sleep. So long as the world is not burning or the house is not on fire, don't wake that person up from sleep, please. He said she's napping, so to give her little space, but other men will be opening and shutting doors and dragging feet just to wake her up. And that's just so sad. Just so sad to think that there are people out there that don't regard their partner's napping time. As I'm even speaking, I'm getting angry. I'm getting angry. Guys, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you in the next video. Bye.